Welcome everybody to another motocross action video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Josh Mosiman, and today we have some breaking news with Ken Roczen and the factory Honda HRC team splitting ways for the foreseeable future. Ken had a contract in hand to race the AMA Supercross series in 2023. It was a Supercross-only contract, but Honda HRC pulled that contract from Ken Roczen after he decided that he was not going to drop out of the FIM World Supercross series coming up starting this October 8th in Cardiff, Wales, and the second round being October 21st and 22nd in Australia. Ken Roczen committed to racing the FIM World Supercross series. He got a hefty bonus check and he was planning on racing a Honda over there. Honda originally didn't have a contract in Ken Roczen's hand at that point. Ken had full availability within his contract with Honda to do off-season races. Ken planned, scheduled, and announced that he would be racing the FIM World Supercross Championship. And Honda was not happy with that. They pulled their offer from him. He will not be riding for the factory Honda team for the foreseeable future. Ken Roczen announced all of this with an interview with James Stewart on his Bubba's World podcast. You can check out the full video on YouTube or anywhere where you listen to podcasts. Pretty intense news, stuff that we did not expect to see today. Today we were out at Glen Helen testing bikes, working on bike test videos and producing content like that. As soon as I get home, I see Ken Roczen split ways with Honda HRC. Definitely was not expecting that, but it also brings a little familiarity, maybe makes a little more sense why Ken Roczen posted a photo of his chain guide breaking off of his Honda HRC CRF 450 the other day. He posted it on Instagram showing the chain guide completely wrapped up, the hub all blown apart, the chain blown apart. The chain was still intact. The chain didn't break, but the chain guide flew off and was all crumpled up in the engine. Not a very good thing if you want to make your sponsor happy. Apparently I'm guessing that was probably around the time when Ken Roczen got the news that his contract wouldn't be renewed, and now we have some pretty breaking news. Also want to note for what Ken Roczen's plans are for the World Supercross series. It looks like he'll probably be riding for Yariv Konski's Genuine Honda Parts team. Ken Roczen posted on his Instagram story a photo of a Honda and had in fact Showa suspension, and it was all done up with Martin Davalos. Looked like they were at MTF, so we expect him to be under Yariv Konski's umbrella and expect him to be doing that for the World Supercross series. Another news on the World Supercross. Originally, it was planned to be 3 rounds. It was going to start off in the UK, then go to Australia, and then go to Indonesia. Well, the Indonesian round, it sounds like that has not come to fruition. It doesn't look like they'll be racing there anymore. So it sounds like they'll be doing 1 round in Cardiff, Wales, October 8th, and then the second round in Australia, October 21, 22. Big news, Ken Roczen also said in his interview with James Stewart that he'd be racing the Red Bull Straight Rhythm on October 15th here at the beach in Huntington, California. So 3 weekends of racing for Ken Roczen. He still plans on racing a Honda at the 2 World Supercross races. If you guys want to learn more about what Ken Roczen is up to, be sure to check out that interview he did with James Stewart. Here, looking on into the future, what is Ken Roczen going to do? We know that he is a Red Bull rider. He gets paid well from Red Bull, and we wonder if we'll see him with the Red Bull KTM team. We wonder where else he could go, but all things are on the table right now for Ken Roczen. We wish him the best. He is a superstar of the sport, somebody that always attracts great fans, always is a great person to follow online with social media. He's always great on interviews, smiles for the camera. He's a good person to have around the sport. So we wish the best for Ken Roczen and hope that all things go smooth and we could see him at the races doing a full Supercross season in 2023. And personally, I would love to see him do the outdoor series as well. So hopefully things work out well for Ken Roczen. Leave a comment down below if you guys have ideas or hopes of where Ken Roczen will land in the future, and let us know if you have any more questions in the comments.